There, I think we're set up. It's really dark. Holy smokes. Let's try and get that under control. I'm going to do a little bit of my winter warmer today. Flames of War. Got some tanks to work on. Let's see if we can fix our camera. I don't know why that's so dark. Let's see. That looks okay. To be. Oh, all my settings are screwed up here. Let's put a little color in that. Oh, looks good. Oh, how you doing, folks? Anybody watching at this early hour? I'm not even sure. Regardless, if you watch this later on, and you might, I'm going to try and keep it short so it's not too long, unbearable to watch. Feel free to say hi. What's going on? I hope you had an awesome Christmas. And for some, you'll. Yule doesn't start until January 13th. But I'm all decorated. It's looking good. Got the decorations done yesterday. That's nice. Boy, is that hot. A little too hot. Yeah, I don't see any viewers yet. Well, yeah, if you're watching this later on after the fact, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're working on for your winter warmer challenge 24-25, if anything. Everybody's welcome. It's a great fun way to get your stuff painted. The only theme is that it's about finishing up projects that might have become neglected over the months, if not years. Chance to finish up that unit that you've been putting off to the side, or a character model, or a tank, or an army. Models you've been meaning to get to, but just haven't got around to them. So this is your chance. That's what the whole theme is of the Winter Warmer. Nothing beyond that. This is our first Winter Warmer in a long time, so yeah, we're keeping it very generic and open. For me, I'm doing the Hit the Beach boxed starter set for Flames of War, because I am getting back into it. Pretty excited about that. I haven't done much over the holidays, sadly. Been working on the house, doing some things here and there. Catching up on some much needed sleep. So painting has been at a minimum. Actually, non-existent. My voice is already going. Wow, imagine that. Take a little bit of time off, boom. My voice is shot as soon as I have my first paint along. I think it's been a week. So we're going to pick up where we left off. I've also got some commission stuff. I don't know if I'll work on them today. I might, because it's what I do. But I also have my Winter Warmer. Let's see if we can change the music here. Let's get that off. Put a little bit of this in the background. That should be okay. Turn it up so it can be heard. Actually, let me see if it can be heard. Yeah, that's good. Very good. Got the cafe ready. Coffee. Some brushes, some water, some tanks to work on. Gonna have to get my dry brush out. I'm gonna do that. This is Vallejo 887. It's the standard color I use for my US tanks and vehicles. It's kind of a green brown. It's brown violet, actually. Kind of looks like this. Let me turn this off. I'm playing my playback over on Twitch. Let me turn that off. Is that muted? Must be YouTube. It's YouTube. There. Mute that. But that's what it looks like over a black undercoat. Looks pretty good. So that's brown violet. That's what I use for my Americans. Just go over the whole tank with it. Yeah, so I don't know what else to report on. hobby-wise, life-wise, probably got more to talk about regarding my life than I do my hobby, because I haven't done anything hobby-wise. But I guess it's related. Working on my game room / studio, or it soon will be my studio game room. If you've been following along, you know what that entails. There's quite a bit involved here. The other side of the wall that I'm facing here is a whole little house, and one of the rooms right there is going to be my studio game room. And I've done a lot of work on that, cleaning it out, boxing stuff, moving stuff, trying to make space. I got a big couch in there, which probably shouldn't be in there. It's not that big of a room, but it's nice to have for guests, you know, that kind of thing. But it does take up a whole section of the whole wall, in fact. And I need some space. I've got a desk in there. I want to put my 3D printers in there. Got to have a space for the computer. There's a whole computer desk there, which is perfect. And so I'll do some, video editing and stuff like that. So it's perfect. Probably won't paint over there. Do all my bat reps, live plays. That'll all be over there. So, yeah. I guess my current game room, which really isn't a game room at this point, although the table's set up for it, I think I'm just going to make into a living room. You can still game in there, of course. But I do have some furniture, and I have nowhere to put it, and I should use it. So I think I'm going to make that into a living room, put the TV in there, and that kind of thing. We'll see what I come up with. Kind of hard to figure out what to do with it all. And that's about the extent of it. So not a heck of a lot. Excuse me. Yeah, I am losing my voice. Fantastic. I keep saying I'm going to make my setup here a lot more better lighting and stuff, but I never get around to doing that. Granted, my figures are primed black. You can't see them anyway. They're just tucked away in the shadows. Let's see if I can fix the focus, though. I don't know why my defaults aren't kicking in. Yes, let's do that. Autofocus doesn't work too well when it's so dark, so although that's pretty good right there, isn't it? Let's put a little guy on the table here. Yeah, that's actually good where it's at. Alright. Maybe zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I'm going to work on my tanks. As I contemplate things, think about what to talk about this early morning. Is it early? 8:38? I guess it's early. It's early for my chats. I was kind of hoping some of my UK friends might be out there. It's like afternoon for them. They might be available to pop in. In which case, I'll open up StreamYard. If not, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. This is what, week 2 of the winter warmer? It started on the 20th. Is it the 20th? When did it start? Oh, it's right here on my screen. I could just enlarge it. I don't remember. Yeah, the 20th. Which was Friday. We're now on the 31st. New Year's Eve. So I thought I'd do one of these chats. I gotta catch up. Taking a break from painting entirely since it started. Not exactly a good idea if I want to get this challenge conquered. And it is a big task. It's actually 2 winter warmers. I have to get these Russians done though too. It's 2 Flames of War starter boxes, is what I mean to say. One is a commission, so it kind of fits in with what I'm doing. The other one is for me. That's the real project. Should probably dust this off. But I figure I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's the idea. But the main project is actually my own stuff. I mean, yeah. So if I manage to get that completely done by the 28th of February, which is the end of the winter warmer, I will have been successful with my challenge. Oops, got some paint on my mouse. Let's get that out of here. Oh boy. Let's wipe this off. It's not exactly a dry brush at this stage. It's too watery. That's okay. We've got this. Multiple coats. Better than one heavy coat. Right? This in frame. Yeah, that lighting is horrible. Sorry about that. I usually don't do any kind of painting tutorials or anything to give you something to look at while I sit here and talk. So I'm not too concerned with the setup here, really. Unless you guys really want to see something. I think most people that watch these paint-alongs like to do just that, paint along with me. At least that's my experience. Not really concerned with what I'm doing. So yeah, that's what's going on my end of the camera here. That's what I've been up to. All in all, quite enjoyable holidays. Of course, again, my holiday hasn't really started yet. What I usually do, because I celebrate Yule usually in January, what I usually do is I do my decorating on Christmas Eve. Kind of puts me in a festive mood. Gives me something to do. It seems everybody else is doing their thing on this Christmas Eve. Doing something. that's what I do. It's not much. My decorations are pretty simple and minimalistic, and I usually put any kind of evergreens like pines, ivy, holly bushes. I got holly bushes all over, pine trees everywhere, ivy everywhere. What I do is I usually go around, I cut off little limbs and such, and I make little wreaths. And I put them around my doors and windows. And I usually just tie them together with some string. Put them around my lights. It looks great. This year I didn't put anything indoors. I did that last year and kind of left the pines in here a little too long. They dried out. By the time I took them down, they just exploded with needles all over the place. Because they dried out. Yeah, I wasn't keeping track of that, so whoopsie. So this year I didn't really put any inside. I've got enough decorations inside. I don't need anything else special. Yeah, so that's what I did this year. Looks pretty good. Let's make some room here. Put in a bonfire. So next year's Yule, I'll actually have a bonfire. It's going to be down in the field here, where I'm going to put in the garden. Of course, I got to clear all that out down there. I've been doing that, so it's not going to be as difficult come spring. Feels good to get out there and work on it. Fall is actually a good time to do some lot clearing, if you want to call it that. That's a time of the year when all the weeds and bushes go dormant. A little bit easier to manage. So, yeah, that's a good time of the year to do it. That's what I've been doing. Time spring comes, my work will be much easier. Yeah, besides the garden, I'm going to have space there for my bonfire that I'm going to set up, which will be good because I can get rid of a lot of deadfall and things like that. I'm putting in a chimney in my house here. So I'm going to be doing a lot of wood burning. Probably coal too, but definitely wood. I'm surrounded by woods. And it's time to do a little managing. We had a storm here. Oh, when was that? November? So yeah, November. First snow of the season. Boy, it was a storm. And it did a lot of damage. It was one of those wet snows all at once that came down, and it just destroyed trees, branches. Gave me a lot of wood to take care of for burning. Of course, you got to let it season a while, but yeah, I'm gonna go around the property and do a lot of cutting. Let it season, get my supply of wood in place. Has to be done anyway. There's so much damage out there, it's ridiculous. But it all works out. It all worked out. All that damage is going to be actually useful for me. Providing me some much needed firewood. Get Jesse up here with the chainsaw and we'll go to town. So that's what I've been working on, what I've been doing. This barrel bent? As in damaged or what? I don't think so. Kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is. Christmas, I got some additional troops for my Sisters of Battle. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. I think I've mentioned that already. I don't know, I haven't streamed. Actually, I know I haven't. So yeah, I got some, jeez, I can't even remember what they're called. I got Vol, character for the Sisters of Battle. She was something I really wanted. And some Penitent engines? Yeah, I think that's what they are. Got a box of those, so I got a total of 3 for my army. Along with Vol. So that was pretty good. That was thanks to Andrew. He's keeping my Sisters of Battle going, that's for sure. I really freaking appreciate that. Normally I would never be able to afford these things. I don't buy GW products straight off the bat. I mean, I love the models. Definitely love the models, but it's so expensive. I'm more likely to 3D print and that kind of thing. which I hope to be doing next year. I know I've said that before. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's not easy for me. I don't have access to a lot of resources to set things up proper. But that's all changing now. Little by little. I have been thinking about my New Year's oaths that I like to make. Didn't really make any last year. They call them oaths. But I've been thinking long and hard about it. Making a list. Checking it twice. Yeah, basically. Alright, that's good first coat. I usually give it 2 coats of dry brush. Get that nice shaded look. I like the dark look. You know what? Can this go up any higher? No, it can't. Why does the angle seem off? I guess that's alright. Let me zoom out. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what I'm gonna commit to next year. All kinds of things. Gaming and otherwise. Zoom out a little bit. We'll let these dry. Actually, did I get the... Let me double check here. Gotta get that. That's good. Could use a little more. Gotta do this before my paint dries. So the other part of this challenge is the Tobruk starter set. That's a commission. It's a good time to do it though, because I'm working on my Flames of War stuff. My own stuff, so it gives me a chance to do more while I'm at it. No, I take that back. It's not the Tobruk starter set. It's the DAC starter army. German desert troops. That's this project that I'm doing. I already did the Tobruk set, although I got some little things to do on it. finish that off. So yeah, I'm gonna be setting up some battles of Tobruk. I'll have Germans, Italians, and Brits. And all my Americans are green. 8 tanks. Yeah. Because I could use them in North Africa. Unless some green tanks. I don't know. Did they paint their tanks early on before they arrived? I don't know. I don't know much about the North Africa campaign. Never took my interest outside of some movies here and there. But I never studied Rommel's brilliance, as they say, in North Africa. I don't know much about it. Never looked into it. I've always been more interested in either Pacific or the D-Day stuff. Or Italy. Italy campaign was really interesting. But never North Africa. Some people love it. I don't know. I'll have to ask you guys in the know. At what point did the Americans paint their tanks? I don't know. What color did they paint their tanks in North Africa? I assume it was a desert color, like the Brits and Germans did. I could be wrong, though. I don't know what they did. I mean, we were in that campaign, I'm sure. At least in some role. But again, I don't know these things. Help me. Educate me. Let me turn this down. Damn, that's hot. Could look it up. But I won't. Let me look at something over here. Gotta go into the Facebook thingy-majiggy real quick. Okay, let's get that off. You know what I need to do? I need to put on my Spotify. Get a little music going on my end. You guys got some medieval music repeating. A little background music for you. I like to put on something else for myself here. Da-da-da-da-da. One thing I definitely got to do is get a new headset. Because the one side is dead. I hear nothing out of the left ear. That sucks. Oh well. One thing I did over the holidays is something I haven't done in maybe a long time, and that's have a pizza party. That was good. And it's been a long time since I had pizza of any description. So that was pretty fun. I've been eating pretty good. Pretty good. That's the way it is holidays, right? We all get a little bit crazy with the foodage. At least I do. Boy, these are looking really good. So simple. I'm just dry brushing base coats over black, but man, it's so effective. This brown violet over black. Let me turn this off. It's way too hot. The temperature is 31 here on the east coast of the United States of America. Yep. Yeah, let's do the other one. Which is pretty cold, but not as cold as it's been. But we had some really cold weather hitting us last week. To be expected, right? It's winter. It's just we've had such mild winters past few years, especially in December. It's been a while since we had a deep freeze going. Boy, was that brutal. Then everything thawed out. 40s and 50s. Now we're just coming out of that. We're going to get into some more normal weather. Not deep freeze, but yeah. In the 30s. Going to get some of that going again. Starting today and tonight. Man, after that deep freeze, though, this is like spring. I've been outside all day, which is what I prefer to do in the winter. For some reason, it just isn't as cold outside as compared to inside, for me anyway. Not sure why that is, but yeah. That's the way it is. Something else I've had the chance to do is catch up on a lot of YouTube videos and some other streams by friends here online. Because normally I don't have the time to do all this stuff. Catching up on YouTube vids just isn't a top priority for me. But it felt good catching up. The dungeon minister had a nice chat. He had a little paint along the other night, which I enjoyed. Mini Warm Nut had a couple, which I listened in here and there. Yeah. So that was good. Did I get this one? I think I did. After this, I got the German tanks to base coat. Of course, they're going to be camoed up. That's going to be fun. Fantastic. That looks great. I'm going to be putting little aerials on all these tanks. Something I didn't do before. I had a few Shermans that had aerials on them, but it wasn't something I normally did. But this time I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure all these vehicles got aerials. Plastic broom. Get some black bristles, and there you go. Just glue them right on. That's all you do. They're nice and bendy. All right. That's 2 coats of dry brush. If you're careful with this, your dry brushing can be like highlights. I'm using the same color throughout, but still, over black, you kind of get that darker effect over the surface. So it's almost like you're highlighting with your second, and in this case, a third coat of dry brushing. Just better be a little bit gentler and just cover the high points. It's great. The reason you can do that is because of the black undercoat. Another reason to prime figures with black. Works with dry brushing though. Only dry brushing. It's not as effective if you paint it on. And there we go. Let's see if I got any more here. Get this 76 mil. Awesome. Yeah, so they're effectively done. That's the black now. Put them with the others. There we go. Here's the 76. These are all 75 mil. One thing I have to do is I have to buy decals. I have to get some decals for these. I got 376 Shermans. And I've got 575 Shermans. Yeah, I have to get decals, and I'm having a heck of a time finding them. I did find a source on eBay, which aren't priced bad. So I'm going to grab those before the end of the challenge anyway. I usually put decals on before I do any weathering, which is usually the last thing I do. Last thing I do is seal everything. I think at this point, with these things, the next stage would be the details. That's where I'm going to pick out little shovels and cables, anything that isn't going to be green. The platoon commander, the commander, tank commander. Got 2 tanks with tank commanders revealed. I got to paint them. I'll probably keep the MGs, the green color. There's some stuff on there that could be different. Otherwise, they're pretty boring. So that would be next, paint the details. Alright, so there they are. Done. What's next? Geez, I'm going to have to work on my commission, I guess. Here's the other tanks. Let's bring them all out. Got 8 Shermans. So, there they are. Pretty good, huh? Oh, I gotta shave. Just realized. Wow. I don't do a lot of shaving this time of year. But anyway, there they are. That's all the Shermans for the starter box. Base coats. Next is details. Decals. Weathering. And seal them. That's it. I have to say, I'm pretty excited about getting back into Flames of War. World War II gaming in general, but I really enjoy Flames of War. And I didn't think I'd be getting back into it so soon, but yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to introducing it to my nephews, which these days is the only in-person gaming folks that I get a chance to play with, and I'm happy with that. My one nephew's only 8 years old, so this is, and he likes to paint tanks. He loves painting tanks. I gave him some Russian 15 mil Flames of War tanks to paint up, and he just made his own color schemes, did some camo pattern. He went to town and he loves it, so who knows? Once he gets a chance to come over and see a full laid out table with beautiful terrain and painted miniatures on it, and actually get to play a game with it, I think he's just going to fall in love with it. So that'd be great. I'm excited about that, among other things. He's already got a Necron army, so there's a lot going on there, but he's never actually played anything yet. So I think this is gonna, well, the spark maybe, right? He talks about it all the time. So he's definitely excited to get involved with this. His father, who was my nephew as well, of course, he's played countless miniatures games with me. So he's never played Flames of War or World War II miniatures games, but so it'll be new for him as well. He's showing interest. He's more of a 40K fantasy sci-fi guy. But we'll see. He's shown some interest. I mean, he'll play anything, as he says. I mean, now that he's married, he doesn't have much chance anymore to play anything, so. This will be great for him. Oh, let's catch up on the chat here. See you in there, Byron. For some reason, I'm not seeing the chat show up on my chat ninja. So give me a second here as I figure this out. Why wouldn't that show up? Let me think. It's early. It's early in the morning here. Yeah, why isn't that showing up? Let me type something here. No, nothing came out there. Well, let me read the chat over on Facebook. Byron, good morning. Adora Moon, good morning. How you doing, Adora Moon? AKA Rosemary. I'm about to get up out of bed and pick Vendel up and head to the game store. Oh, it sounds like some gaming is in order. I'm going to be working on Cador, Iron Fang Pikeman today. Of course, Byron's a big fan of Let me try something here before I read any more. Let me get rid of that chat. Yeah, my chat ninja isn't working. All right. That's exciting, yes. They are very pricey. I plan to work on my Castigator. Castigator after work. Ah, that's good news. Question for Byron about those tanks. How you doing, itinerant Spartan? John, how you doing? Good morning, Vietnam. Friend from the game store just got Rosemary a good deal. Lots of Sister Battle. Unbuilt in the box. Patrol box, Rhino, Battle Sisters, Leadership Unit. Leadership Unit? And some other stuff for $175. Is that what the price was? patrol. Yeah, that's a deal. You got the patrol box too. Oh, that's great. She's set, man. This is so awesome. I'm excited. Damn. He is getting out of 40K. Okay, well, happens. That's all right. The decal makes the Sherman. I get mine on eBay too. Yeah, I agree, John. I spy a firefly. I spy with my eye, firefly. Hello. Itinerant Spartan. 11th Armored Division decals, yellow background with black bull. Make for a sweet firefly. Yeah. I think these are all generic. No, they're not generic. There was I can't think of the division. Anyway, I have to take a closer look at them. How you doing, squirrel? All right. Give me a second here. Let me get my Chat Ninja working. It's a extension to my browser, and I don't think it's on. I don't even see it on here. Why would that be? Oh, it's not here. It's not in my extensions. What did I do? What did I do? Are my extensions on? How did this happen? Yeah, they're on. There's my honey. That's an extension I use. Google Docs, security viewpoint, search for some. I must have deleted something. Oh man, are you kidding me? Oh. All right. Why does this happen to me every time? I'm trying to relax and get into the chat here. Just like that, I discover something is screwed up. So let me move things. Chat Ninja. Remember the ninja craze of the 90s? Or the 80s, rather? The early, mid-80s? Oh, the ninja craze. My Ninja Chat. Ninja Chat? No, this is Chat Ninja. Did I just cross a different timeline? Why is it Ninja Chat? It's not called Ninja Chat. It's called Chat Ninja. Let's go to chatninja.com. I swear, I'm crossing in the timelines. Chatninja.com. I can buy the domain name. Buy now for $9,800. There you go. Chat Ninja. That's not what I'm after today. I'll think about that. Oh. Is it live chat software? Ninja Chat. No, this is Ninja Chat. It's Chat Ninja. Oh my God. I can't figure this out. How you doing, Squirrel, by the way? Is that a rock? How you doing? You never know when I go live. I'm totally unpredictable in that regard. Shurikens. The tanks with the long barrels are Fireflies. I don't think the Firefly had turret-mounted machine guns. See, you're the Firefly is not an American tank. It's a Sherman in British service. Their 76 Sherman was known as the Firefly. And it was quite deadly. But the Americans, their 76 was not the Firefly. It was just a straight-up 76. We didn't refer to it as a Firefly. So it's essentially different tanks. Or same tank, different service. But it wasn't a Firefly. Yeah, the Firefly is British. Let me focus here. There's no British in the Hit the Beach. What in the... What happened here? We're fine. Chat Ninja. How to install social stream, Chat Ninja. There it is. I can't believe this. La da 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 da. Alright, I'm just going to have to do this manually. So, for whatever reason, I don't have my Chat Ninja today. Sadly. Must have been deleted in some fashion, so it's not recognizing it. So, alright, so it's not in my extensions. So I have to reinstall the extension. It's quite complex, so I'm going to lay off that. And just look at the chat. The old-fashioned way. Itinerant Spartan, look at your tankers. They're wearing berets. I don't think these guys are wearing berets. I got one 76 Sherman. It's not a beret. I don't know why you keep pushing that. What do you keep pushing that for? They're not fireflies. Where's my instructions? Well, look at the instructions. I got the unit cards too. They're not fireflies. They're not British. I didn't get any British with this. It just says M4 Sherman, 76 mil. That's all it is. You do realize the Americans had their own 76 millimeter tank. It was not a Firefly. It was a 76 millimeter Sherman, M4. I don't know what Brits would be doing in here. You can't have mixed forces like that. Anyway, well, you can, but they're kind of like allies. It's a whole different formation. I don't think that's what they're doing here. But anyway, it's not a Firefly. I'm going to say it again. There's no British tankers in here. Maybe you're looking at somebody that painted them up as Fireflies. I mean, you could do that. For the record, I do actually have a whole British army with lots of Fireflies. Tank is totally different. At least in my eyes. But regardless, how are you doing, Spartan? How was your holiday? In fact, how was everybody's holiday? Squirrel? Byron? What did you guys do? What did you guys do? Get anything good? Any goodness coming your way under the tree? Carl. Let me see here. Over on Discord. I forgot to mention that. I am on Discord at the moment. Finished green dragon? I'm not sure I saw the finished green dragon, Squirrel. I saw your recent video. So maybe I did see it. Looks great. I left some comments. Was that when it was done? Turned out really nice. I don't get alerts when people are chatting me. Da 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 da. Extract. Pictures. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh yeah, did you spend time watching some Ninja Turtles, did you? Sorry, I missed that message, Byron. Well, Rosemary got the Sisters of Battle stuff, and I got more War Machine stuff. I got us both a castle and 32 mil with our miniatures in photography. With our miniatures in photography. Miniatures of photography. I am pressing ahead with Privateer Press Iron. Let me turn up my... Well, that is way up. I'm pressing ahead with the Privateer Press Iron Kingdom's Full Metal Fantasy RPG and collecting individual cello characters. Cello? Miniatures for that game. Cello? Am I reading that correctly? Collecting individual cello characters. Squirrel, I will tell Rosemary about your green dragon so she can have a look at it. Oh, I got a story I could tell you about when I went to Rosemary's page on Instagram. I could tell you a story there. this go? Losing my mind or what? What's happening here? Stories to be told. I've got stories to be told. Lots of little stories. Lots of little stories. Okay. Rocking and rolling. So, as many of you know, I'm not on Instagram. Been meaning to start an account because I have a lot of friends there. So when I heard Rosemary had Instagram and wanted to share pictures of her painted work, I said, well, you know what? I'm going to have to join Instagram so we can take a look at these fantastic painted miniatures by Rosemary, including dragons. So because you go there, and if you're not a member, you can't really see all the pictures. So I joined. I joined and made a quick account. Little tap here and an enter there. Boom. I'm in. Made an account real quick. And I was able to see her pictures. So I did see them. Huzzah! Huzzah! I saw them, Byron. I saw the pictures, and they were great. But I left looking around Instagram for later when I had some time. Which I did like a couple days later. I went on Instagram. Okay, let's figure this out. Number 1, put us on dark mode. Number 2, let's make sure I understand my account. Put up a profile picture, whatever, all that stuff. Later that day, after I did a little bit of work on it, just a little bit, later that day, I got banned from Instagram because I broke the community guidelines. They sent me an email. Said, oh, we're sorry, you're banned for 180 days because you broke our community guidelines. With no explanation what the hell I did. I don't even think I put a picture up of my profile yet. So I don't know what I did because I didn't really do anything. So, yeah, so I've got an account there I can't do anything with. Now I'm thinking, all right, let's go back, use one of my other emails. We'll do this. We'll be more mindful of what I'm doing. But I didn't do anything. I have no clue what happened. I immediately thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I got an enemy out there. They saw me go on, and they immediately, oh, let's get him in trouble. I don't know. And I got banned. That's my story about Instagram. Go figure. So I'll get that figured out again. Unbelievable. Let's see, what the heck am I copying? How strange indeed. Yeah, I'm still scratching my head. What did I do? What in the world did I do? I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do anything. I didn't even think I gave myself a profile picture. I switched to dark mode. That was about it. I don't remember what else I did. I mean, I was looking at it in preparation to set it all up, but I'll have to do it again. 180-day ban. Oh, it's that guy again. Quick, push some buttons and ban him. I loved your miniatures, by the way, Rosa. They were great. I left you comments and everything. I think I actually loved or liked some of your pictures. I don't think I left any comments, if that's a thing. I don't even remember. What a shame. I hear you, John. It's all right. I remember the fireflies in there. Sounds like a game of Traveler, Fritz. I really think sometimes I cross into another timeline. Things just get strange, like my chat ninja is totally gone. And I'm actually multitasking here, installing it all over again while I chat with everyone. Just unbelievable. Instagram has 7 days to explain why. You know, they got some explaining to do. Resetting some configurations. What, they got me kicked from Instagram? Or the chat ninja? I don't know. Thank you. I even followed you, but now I don't see your page. Well, I've been banned. I've been banned. Why would that happen? I didn't do a damn thing. I have no clue why that would happen. It said I went against the community guidelines. I mean, the only thing I did was I created an account with my email. An email I always use. Well, no, it's not my always used email. It's my other email. But that should be okay. Had a username, which is GM Fritz of some thing, or maybe it's Forge and Brush, one or the other. And password. That's about it. I didn't do anything. I was looking over it. Switching it to dark mode is the only thing I did, and I'm gonna go back to this and we'll get it all set up later. It's like the next day I get an email. I tried logging in and it says, "Oh, you've been banned for breaking community guidelines." I didn't do a thing. So obviously some kind of mistake was made somewhere. But I don't know. I'll try it again or something. It displeased the Instagram gods for sure. Don't worry, I'll get it all set up. We'll do some Instagramming. See, where in the world did I just unzip this file? Where is this? SourceStream dash along D dash downloads. All right. multitasking. Load unpacked. I have to go to drive D, dash Valon, downloads, social stream ninja. Wait a minute. Social stream ninja. What am I looking for? Okie dokie. Do the scan. Dash Valon. Downloads. There it is. Select folder. Social stream main. Failed to load extension. Alright, that didn't work. There it is. What about your Windows updating? Yeah. It's a funny, funny world. But we'll get it all figured out. So, anyway, I got my Shermans all done. I'm happy with them. They're going to be fun to get the details on. Let me see, does this work yet? Nope, nothing working there. Let me actually get rid of that. Because that's what we do here on the Chatteroony. I'm always multitasking. Always, it seems. So, what are you guys doing on New Year's Eve? The eve of a new year by modern calendar. What are you doing? Anybody going out? Going to some New Year's parties? I'll probably be sleeping. Actually, I probably won't. My cats make sure I'm awake, so I don't get much sleep. I'll probably be awake and around. And I was muted, so probably saw me gum flapping. My bad. Wonderful technology. That would be a great discussion we should have. Maybe we'll have a little discussion on technology today and maintaining our traditions and our cultures, our humanity. How can we do it? Is it possible? What is the future of humanity? It's a good discussion. How do we cope and deal with that? The inevitable. How many cats do you have? Going to my girlfriend's house to partay, says Spartan. Yes, partay. No plans, says Adora. Just looking good for the boyfriend. No, sorry, I read that wrong. No plans, just looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow. Ah, okay. There you go. I'm with you on that. Squirrel says, we shall dine on Little Smokies in barbecue sauce. Warming in the crock pot as I speak. And Monte Cristo croissant sandwiches. Ham, turkeys, Swisses, cheeses, deviled eggs as well. Oh, it sounds good, Squirrel. It sounds so good. Monte Cristo sandwiches are so good, says Adora. I have the joy of working today. But tonight it's the girlfriend's house, right, John? You got this, brother. Byron and I will likely work on miniatures and put a movie or podcast on. A peaceful evening. That sounds great. That sounds fantastic. I like that idea. Painting by candlelight and podcast. That sounds pretty good, says itinerant or irate John. A very good discussion indeed, says Adora. Well, that too. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fantastic. As soon as I get myself set up here with technology, maybe we can move on to some little discuss. I got a new vape coming in. Probably this weekend. I haven't bought a vaporizer in about 4 years. It's about time. There we go. Let's dock my little chat ninja now. See if I can get this working again. No, I gotta do some setting stuff. Darn it. Time to make a sacrifice to the Instagram gods in order to curry their favor. Are you on Instagram, Spartan? It's one of the few platforms I am not on. Because it's all pictures. Like that's a bad thing. try something else here. No, it's not synced. So let me turn off the YouTube chat. Come back over here. Make it a pop-out chat again. And then we'll see if it picks it up. Hello, servos. And I don't think it did. So what am I doing wrong? I have to go to my settings, extensions. Excuse me. I've had too much coffee today. Too much. There's my wood elf. Guess I was on Instagram. I could show off my pictures, my miniatures. I use Discord for that, but time for some heat. It's getting cold up here. Oh, there's the chat up on the screen. Got that too. You guys like that? That I usually keep off so you don't see that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to add it to my OBS as a dockable window. So while I'm looking at OBS, the OBS screen, I could see the chat. Because it's usually what I do. This works too. I could see the screen on YouTube by looking at my OBS. I could see the chat that way. Slimmer, pots this time of year? Simmer pots. Simmer pots. What's simmer pots? Who's making simmer pots? What's going on here? That's interesting. I could type. I better double check my Facebook and make sure it's off because for some reason it likes to put messages on my Facebook. Is it off? Where's Facebook? Yes, it's off. Good. It's got Kick Chat. Am I even on Kick? Yeah, I'm on Kick. I don't think I've ever used it. Sometimes I wish I knew what I was doing. Maybe I have to shut the chat down and do it all over again. Clean up the chat. Anyway, so I've got that set up. I'm going to leave that up for now. When you guys type something, it'll show up on the screen. But in fact, I could probably do that myself. Hi. Dormoon, I make warmed cider in a caraca pot. Occasionally this time of year, the house smells wonderful. It tastes amazing. I don't do actual simmer pots on the stove. We have 6 curious katzen. Yeah, what are we doing? How you doing, Jeff Wesovich? Oh, it's not early for me, but this time of year, yeah, it's very early. Warm, full cinnamon spices. Cinnamon fruits. Right now I'm multitasking, messing with technology. Finished painting my Shermans, base coated. can't make my chat ninja work. I hope I don't have to... I don't think I have to turn off my stream. It could be that. But I don't think so. So any messages you type should be picked up by this web extension app that I have called Chat Ninja, or Ninja Chat, which I have docked in my OBS because it works with OBS. So I'm trying to get that to work so I can see the chat without leaving my OBS screen. For whatever reason, I had to reinstall the extension. Again, it's a browser extension. So I just did that. Arg. So, since it's not working there, I think maybe I have to turn it off or something. I'm just going to put the... I wish I could dock the actual YouTube chat right into here. That would be convenient. Custom browser docks. Let's put that in there. There's the Chat Ninja. I wonder if I could put the pop-out chat for YouTube. Let me try that. Let me copy its address. Let me see. Add docs by giving them a name and a URL. Then click apply or close to open the docs. You can add and remove docs at any time. Yeah. Oh, okay. YouTube chat. Let's put the address in there. Control V. Apply. And there it is. And I should be able to dock it in my OBS. Wow. Let me do that. Let me do a display capture so you guys know what the heck I'm doing here. So what is this? What is he talking about? What kind of freakazoid is he? See, this is my OBS screen. And this is the pop-out chat from YouTube. It opened up in a separate little window. So I grabbed its URL and I put it in my dockable menu here. You can't see it now, it's closed. But right now, here it is. I can dock this in my OBS, which means I could put it somewhere on my screen. I could put it at the top. I could put it over here, see where it turns gray. I just drag it with my left mouse button. This is where Chat Ninja is. You can see it. It goes on the right, but it's not working. So I could put this. Let's put it right. Let's put it right here. Boom. There it is. See that? Just fell into place. Little dockable window here, which I can always see while looking at my OBS. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice indeed. And I should be able to type messages too. Only channel subscribers 5 minutes or longer. What is that? I own the chat. What are you talking about? I have to wait 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? I have to sign in? Arg. Alright, I just embarrassed myself. What a moron I am. Anyway, let's get out of this display capture nonsense. Jeez. We can't win. It's not a good day. It's not a good day. So I have to wait 5 minutes before I could chat. My own chat. At least I could read it. Chrome extensions have been hacked. Oh, really, Jeff? Maybe that's what happened. See, we got some recipe sharing going on in the chat. The new guy looks shifty, says Jeff. Better make him wait 5 minutes. I gotta wait 5 minutes, can you imagine? Because I'm not signed in, I guess. I don't know. I could sign in. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Don't forget to share those recipes over on Discord, please. So I don't miss out on these little recipes you got floating around. I just grabbed one of those old man candies. Werther's. They're actually good. I'm really digging it, Byron. Really digging these Werther's. I got addicted to them when we were playing Pathfinder. I think it was Jesse that was chewing on them for our game session snacks. I got hooked on them. Go figure. Here's the vampire I'm working on. I haven't painted him at all, but yeah, he's ready to go. It's going to be part of my undead legion that I'm building. Hey, Rosemary, check that out. Check out my... He's not done, but check out my werewolf. Check him out. Look at that. He's going to have black fur. He's got all kinds of little leather things on his arms and breechcloth. But he's got the gray flesh going on. It's going to be nasty. Just started on him. Love that. Love that. Love that. Here's a white. This is Krell the Destroyer, or whatever his name is. I didn't paint him. I got him from eBay as a repaint touch-up thing. He's one of those resin casts from GW back in the 2000s. So he's really fragile. This axe actually broke off. I had to pin it back in place. I did that. And he also lost one of his skull racks in the back. There was another one here going up this way that snapped off just recently. I might put that back on. I might just ignore it. And I've been repainting him. Touching him up here and there. I think I painted all his bones, his face and fingers. The skulls on the rack. But yeah, he's a work in progress. I'm repainting him. It's Krell. He's gonna be part of my undead. And there's this guy, this little necromancer. Again, he's not painted. It's just primed. It'll be fun. I got a couple Kings of War. I don't like these guys at all. They're goofy looking models. They're part of the... These are specters, they're called in Kings of War. I forget the name of the army, the Nightmares or something, I don't know. I will start our army of them, but these guys are so dorky looking. Easy to paint, they're just a solid color, like a ghost or something. They're specters. So I haven't done anything with them because they're just goofy. I think I showed you my Sisters of Battle. Got a woof here. Got a whole bunch of these that I did. Big wolves. They got red eyes. I'd have to put them real close to the camera. Show my sister a battle one more time. Gotta show my sister a battle, one of them anyway. Oh, Rosemary, they're awesome. You're gonna love painting these. The fleur-de-lis there, easy to paint those. Actually sculpted on the armor. Battle Sister Squad. Yeah, I got a lot to do on them yet, but yeah, doesn't take much to get them ready for the table. Just leave everything black. You just got to paint the robes and the hair and the flesh. That's good. You know, they're ready. But yeah, I've got more to do on them. If I could keep her on the screen. Combat Patrol box. They make up the bulk of my force. Then I got a bunch of other box sets, lots of stuff. I only have a Rhino though for a vehicle, so you're lucky to have that Castigator. The Exorcist is something you want to look into buying. The thing is amazing, freaking giant pipe organs that shoot missiles. I mostly hate resin. Yes, I hate it too. The crappy resin. It's brittle. Oh. Happy New Year, says Cal. You got a ways to go yet. It's only 10:35 a.m. It's only what, 7 where you are? 7:35? She looks great. Thanks, Rosemary. I'm going to name them all. Put little names around their base edges. Like Sister Florentine. That kind of thing. I'm looking into creating a cosplay outfit for a sister. Their outfits are just too cool. Oh man, cosplay. Do it. I have a lot of friends that are cosplayers, as Byron probably knows. Many of which do Sisters of Battle. I love it. I mean, cosplaying is, the people that do this are so creative. It's amazing to me what they can do. And of course, I'm very impressed by the sisters. You should do that, Rosemary. That would be awesome. That would be freaking awesome. Then I could say, I know her. That's Sister Rosemary. Or Sister Adora Moon. That's even better. Right, Byron? The channel's for 5 minutes. I've been on here for 5 minutes. Why won't it let me talk? What do I have to do? I guess I gotta sign in. Let me sign in. Oh, jeez, it's not gonna... I don't know what it is. I have to go to my... I'd like Byron to be a Black Templar. Oh yes, what a combo. Byron's a tall guy too. He could pull it off. He could pull off that Space Marine stuff. Right, Byron? That would be so awesome. Both of you should do it. That would be so freaking awesome. Latest Discord, some wolves. Okay, Cal, I'll take a look at them. Exorcist is next. Absolutely. Byron would make a good Black Templar. Sword chained to his hand, his gauntlet. Yeah, that's something in my chat ninja got screwed up. I get it figured out. Let's go take a look at the Discord here for let's see what that looks like. See what Cal just posted. There's Squirrel's dragon. You guys want to see this dragon he did? I wish you would make it bigger. I think you guys can see and hear that, right? Beautiful work, Squirrel. That's great. Kyle just did some more dwarves. I don't know if he's repainting or painting. That looks like the dwarf from... He didn't even know. Check out Cal's wolves. Oh, there, Cal. Beautiful work. Look at that. He uses speed paints. I like the basing you did. That's a simple paint job. You could put a horde of these on the table real quick. Like the skull over here. Old Scully man. Excellent. Cal, of course, is our resident pro when it comes to inks and washes and speed paints. Happy New Year. Gonna give a cheers there, Zaddy. So get the rocket in there. Fantastic. So yeah, today's the continuation of the Winter Warmer. You guys got any updates? Please post them in the Discord Winter Warmer channel. Show me what you've been working on. Include you, Zaddy. I know you got things going on. I saw an aquarium. Yeah. Of course, we're pretty early into this challenge. So no rush. Resonate. All right, so I know I got this set up. It's probably not working because I have to restart the stream, I would think. I wonder if there's a way to refresh OBS without restarting. Because it sounds like what it might be. How annoying. I made chicken off... No, I didn't make chicken. I made Alfredo pasta with sausage. Of course, you know I love to put things in the bake. So I baked it as well, and I just dried the frick out of it. So it was dry as... It was terrible. I gotta cover it with salt and spices to even taste it. But yeah, I dried it out. We'll try it again. I have a tendency to do that. I don't mind. You know, I'm a big fan of one-pot spaghetti and all that stuff. And fried spaghetti as opposed to just all that sauce in there. So I kind of like that. I like to dry. I'm not averse to dried out pasta. Not too dried out. I didn't put enough mozzarella in it for sure. So, yeah. But it was pretty much tasteless. But I ate it. I'll finish it off later today. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. The Alfredo sauce don't like to be dried a little too much. It does not. Just now? Okay, let's go back over there. You did hear that, right? Did you hear the music? Let me mute the normal sounds here. Yeah, the Discord sound is playing. Let's go back over there and check this out. StreamYard, StreamYard. Let's shrink my camera down a little bit so I'm just a little tiny fella up in the left corner, I be. And we'll make this a little bigger. All right, let's check this out. You ready? Oh, look at that green. That's really nice, squirrel. Looks beautiful. Sinisterly beautiful. Well done. Crashing through the trees on his painting desk. Oh, what's this? This simmer pot cider by Zaddy. Cider of choice. Cut up citrus fruit, cinnamon sticks, and A-star whole cloves and whole allspice. Just simmer all day. Delish. Look at that. I've never made anything like that. Simmer pots with cider. Maybe I'll try that. That would be nice. Simmer all day, delicious. Sounds like something my mom would have made. Any particular citrus you would prefer, Zaddy? Mandarins? This is a really good video by Nyetland, if you ever heard of them. Byron, you might like this. Rosemary, you might like this. I'm not going to play it here, but it's really good. This one actually includes traditional Siberian shamanic spells. It's got a warning on it. Be careful when playing. But this is really good. The Tale of the Nisan Shaman. It's both story and music. Traditional music. If you ever heard Nyetland, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, you might like that. You might like that. It's in the Old Ways channel, which I'm still trying to figure out what the content is about here, but yeah. You might like that. It's really good. Anyway, let me get out of here. For Zetaverse. Drinkable potpourri. Is that what you'd call it? It looks really good. I could see myself relaxing to some of that, for sure. And well done, Squirrel. Painting desk. That's the coffee table in the living room. Nah, is it? It's got paint on it. Drinkable potpourri. Potpourri. Thanks, I just had to rewind. I just had to rewind as my wife started talking. As you check them. Buy time for work. Boom. Slam. There goes Cal out the back door. Be safe, Cal. Be safe. We're rooting for you, brother. We are rooting for you. That's the truth. A lot of rooting here, folks. I have to look at the picture again. That was a coffee table. Oh, the painting desk. That's what that is. Look again. Let's go back there and see. What did I miss? Yeah, that's... What is that? That's his painting desk. Get out of here. I see all the paints there. Coffee stains, I'm telling you. Okay, I get it. Let's get out of this before I offend any more people. Guilty as charged. The scene of crime is the coffee table. Is it really? Well, you better do some sanding and shellacking before Zaddy fine. She knows. What am I thinking? The end is nigh. That's all I can say. Squirrel, the end is nigh. You're gonna have to take a loss in some of those good meals that she's making. Yeah, there's a price to pay in that household. There's a price to pay. I'm sure Zaddy totally understands. Being a crafty person that she is, she knows all about the glue gun. She's quick to pull that glue gun. Get a little crafty. craftiness now and then. Interesting. It's all good though. Paints are acrylic. The table is old 70s. Excuse me. I can't make this work for some reason. It was free when you moved in. How long you been living there, Squirrel? How long have you and Zaddy been there? Probably discussed that once before. As we do, we tend to talk about these things. It's not working. That's a test chat. For some reason, that chat is not going into my dockable thing here. Streaming chat, dockable. It's not going dockable. I wonder why. I don't know. Was I muted? Ah, jeez. I'm rusty. Instagram. Does Instagram have chat? There's X. I don't know. What's this? Okay, let's do an experiment. Time to do an experiment. Time to do an experiment. You ready for this? We're going to do an experiment. So be prepared. Watch your feed. I want everybody to pay attention to their YouTubes that wants to enjoy this wonderful, magnificent chat we have going here today. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the chat, give it 30 seconds, and I'm going to start it up again. Okay? We're going to do it in 3 seconds. You ready? 3, 2, 1.